Welcome to a club for people who love good movies. Use the links in the description to navigate the list of films quickly.
Nocturnal Animals. Susan Merrill receives a book manuscript from her ex-husband, a man she left 20 years earlier, asking for her opinion of his writing. As she reads, she is drawn into a fictional life of Tony Hastings, a mathematics professor whose family vacation turns violent.
Tideland. Little Julia Ross has a very warped childhood. Her parents are both drug addicts, and one of her daily chores is to prepare their syringes. After her mother dies on an overdose, her father Noah takes her away to his childhood home, but his own mother has passed away and the house is the same. The Noah overdoses, and while his body rots in his chair, Julia Rose meets a taxidermist and her unstable brother.
ICU.com. A 70-year-old boy buys mini cameras and displays the footage online at ICU.com. The cash rolls in as the site becomes a major hit. Everyone seems to have fun until it all comes crashing down.
Juno. When precocious teen Juno McGuff becomes pregnant, she chooses a failed rock star and his wife to adopt her unborn child. Complications occur when Mark, the prospective father, begins viewing Juno as more than just the mother of his future child, putting both his marriage and the adoption in jeopardy. Frozen. At Mount Holliston, snowboarders Dan Parker, his girlfriend Parker O'Neill, and his best friend Joy Lynch don't have enough money to buy a lift ticket. Parker bribes Jason, a lift worker, with $100. When the system is nearing closure, they force Jason to let them have one last pass. However, Jason needs to resolve a problem and his colleague misunderstands his instructions and stops the lift. The trio of skiers and snowboarders gets stranded on the chairlift near the top of the mountain. When they see that the lights of the ski resort had been turned off, they need to make a choice: leave the chairlift or freeze to death.
Everest. On the morning of May 10, 1996, climbers from two expeditions start their final ascent toward the summit of Mount Everest, the highest point on Earth. When little warning, a violent storm strikes the mountain, engulfing the adventurers in one of the fiercest blizzards ever encountered by man. Inside Out. Growing up can be a bumpy road, and there is no exception for Riley, who is uprooted from her Midwest life when her father starts a new job in San Francisco. Like all of us, Riley is guided by her emotions: joy, fear, anger, disgust, and sadness. The emotions live in headquarters, the control center inside Riley's mind, where they help advise her through everyday life. As Riley and her emotions struggle to adjust to a new life in San Francisco, turmoil ensues in headquarters. All through joy, Riley's main and most important emotion, tries to keep things positive. The emotion conflict on how best to navigate a new city, house, and school. The Revenant. While exploring the uncharted wilderness in 1823, frontierman Hugh Glass sustains life-threatening injuries from a brutal bear attack. When a member of his hurting team kills his young son and leaves him for dead, Glass must utilize his survival skills to find a way back to civilization. Grief-stricken and filled by vengeance, the legendary fur trapper treks through the snowy terrain to track down the man who betrayed him. Melancholia. On the night of her wedding, Justin is struggling to be happy, even though it should be the happiest day of her life. It was an extravagant wedding paid for by her sister and brother-in-law, who are trying to keep the bride and all the guests in line. Meanwhile, Melancholia, a blue planet, is hurtling towards the Earth. Claire, Justin's sister, is struggling to maintain composure with fear of the impending disaster.
Frozen. Fearless optimist Anna teams up with Kristoff in an epic journey, encountering Everest-like conditions, and a hilarious snowman named Olaf in a race to find Anna's sister Elsa, whose icy powers have trapped the kingdom in eternal winter.
Tell us in the comments which movies you